Next topic is technology and economy. This is a concept in the GS3. So if a question it will be asked anything regarding economy, that is economic development. So you can relate it with the technology. So similarly, if any question it will be asked in technology, you can relate it with the economy. So this is the all about today's the fact that is coming under this topic. So it is telling that economy it can be strengthened by solving income crisis. This income crisis it can be solved by three methods: 1, 2, 3. So the solution the economists they proposes. So when we are writing answer, try to use this keyword economist. So economists they propose that these three things can help for solving income crisis. That income crisis it can strengthen economy, and this economy it can be more strengthened by the technology. So such chain you can get in this discussion. First one is free up market. So you must remember this example. In recent days, farmers are free to sell their product in outside of the APMC also. So the market it is free here for the farmer, so as per their choice they can sell their things. Similarly, another innovation we are going to see, whether it will be good or bad. Similarly, for the labor, if we will free up the market, that is a labor market, so there is a higher chance that these labor they will be exploited. So it will be going to be very disastrous. So for the farmers it is free, for the labor it cannot be free, because the labor themselves they are human resource, but the farmer they just freely sell their product. So the difference is that the farmer only they sell their product, but here if you will free up the market, the labor themselves they are the human resource, so they will be exploited. So we should not free up the market for the labor. So the point is that for income crisis we need to free the labor laws rather than the labor market and the laborer. Next one is improve productivity. So how can you improve productivity? Productivity equal to output by input. So in exam, if any question, if any answer that you are using the word productivity, try to use this word productivity equal to output by input. So this presentation it can help the examiner to evaluate your answer sheet in a very satisfying manner. So productivity equal to output by input. So when input will be more, productivity will be less. Similarly, when output will be more, productivity will be more. So in mathematics we must know such kind of relation, because when numerator increase, this one is increase. When this one decrease, this one decrease. When denominator decrease, it increase. When this one increase, it decrease. So input here means labor force. So if we will decrease labor, the number of labor if we will decrease, then it leads to unemployment. So when their number will be less, those less number of input they can also increase the productivity. So how they can increase it? If they will be skilled, if they will use technology, if you will take certain measures to build their capacity. So all these keywords you should remember here. Instead of writing here separately, you can also write here input here, and here you can write in a bracket by skilling them, by using technology, by using less number of worker, by building their capacity. Such kind of presentation would have made it more good for the examiner. So by using technology also, for example, in the USA the farmers they used to use the technology and their productivity is increased. When productivity will increase, their income crisis is solved, and that is strengthening the economy. So technology it is relating with the economy. Such link you should remember. And in any kind of question, if you will get the labor or worker situation, try to draw this one, very important. You can get a higher degree of mark if you use this one. What is this? The total quality management. Try to listen here. means you are focusing each and every part of the management process totally. The quality of a company, the totality and the quality of a company, it can be better managed. So that is known as total quality management. Total quality management approach in the Japan during 1960 and 70. So this example, only this line if you write, it will fetch you a good mark. So the example is total quality management in Japan in 1960 and 70. What happened here? The company and the worker. So what happened? The worker generally they produce service and product. So just draw like this and give the arrow mark towards here. So write service and product. So worker they provide service and product. What does the company provide to the worker? They provide the income. So what happened? When this will be better if there will be a lifetime employment contract. So when there will be lifetime employment contract, it means you are securing the worker. So when you are securing the worker, you are also considering that the worker they belongs to the company. So the totality of a company is also included. The totality of a company also includes the worker. So the total quality management, that is company is totally managed by the worker and their security. So this expression and this keyword, it will help to use in any kind of question if it will be asked in the worker or labor or any kind of issue related to the laborer or worker or unorganized sectors worker. So use this in economic questions. So another keyword is that, what is that keyword? Worker, they are the appreciating asset of company. So right here, when worker you have written here just in a bracket, right? They are the appreciating asset of company. So in another point is that in GS1 impact of globalization is there. The globalization, it impacts the worker also. How it impacts the workers? So globalization means you are concentrating more capital in one country. In the one country, the major company are there. Those major company they formulate the law according to their choice. So when they are forming the law, the major company in a country, why they are forming the law? Because they have more capital. So when they are forming a law, they just dilute the demand of the labor. So labor are forced to work under their law. So it leads to exploitation of the laborer or worker. So impact of the globalization on the laborer. This link you should also remember because GS1 is there. So any question on the laborer, if it will come, include globalization, include this diagram, include all these 3 points. So this is about today's discussion. Thank you. Have a nice day.